Okay, Jim, here's a little video to keep you held over while I'm away. First of all, I hope that the guitar was successful. It can still come down more. Remember, I didn't have new strings for you, so I had to take off the old strings, so I had to be very delicate because I had to put them back on again. So I didn't want to cut the guitar down too far, because if you go too far, you press down at the first fret and your string starts to buzz, and then you're screwed. We have to go buy a new white thing and start the whole process over. So hopefully the way I did it is satisfactory and helps you. I thought it was playing beautiful. In fact, now that I've picked up my guitar to do this video, I am jealous because I was playing yours a little bit this morning. And mine's nice, but yours really has a feel. Okay, so on to the video. What I'm going to show you here is something that I had called the starfish exercise when I was just starting to play. And what it essentially means is, if you can picture a starfish, you're going to put a chord right in the dead center of the starfish, and each of the starfish's arms are the other chords, so that you eliminate like favorites. You don't say, well, I like going from D to E, but I don't like going from D to C, and so on, okay? So you can do it yourself, but I'm going to show you an example, and then you can just kind of reconstitute that example by yourself. So I'm going to put in the middle of the starfish A minor. Okay, I'm going to check each note, and when it's good, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from A minor to every other open chord, and then back to A minor one at a time. So I'll go A minor, G, A minor. Now I'll start again, A minor, D, A minor, A minor, C, A minor, A minor, E major, A minor, A minor, D minor, A minor, A minor, E minor, A minor, and finally A minor, D, A minor. I hope I didn't do D already. I don't think that I did. That would be considered one cycle. Okay, now I'm fairly confident in my strumming that I'm not missing any notes. If you want to double check yourself, you know, I encourage you to pick the notes instead of strumming. Okay, I also encourage you to gain the confidence to jump from one chord to the other instead of going one, at a time. Okay, whatever finger is closest to your chin is the finger that goes first. So let's go over that quickly. If I make a G, my middle finger is closest to my chin. So no matter what, my hand held in front of me, I'm going to start with that middle finger and then make the rest. If I think C, my ring finger is going to be closest to my face. So from nothing, I go ring, middle, and I can actually start strumming before I get to the pointer finger. Okay? A major, my middle finger is closest. You want to try to keep these three together and check them. G major, middle finger, check it. C major, ring finger first, put the rest down. D minor, well, it's going to be fingers 2 and 3 with 2 first, and then check it. D major is going to be your pointer finger and then your third finger. See how they just come in and land on those two notes with the open D string above, and check it. A minor, again, middle 2 fingers, middle 2 strings first, then the pointer finger. E major and E minor will be identical to A minor, middle 2 strings, middle 2 fingers, second and third string. And let's see, C we did, A minor did, so that's all of them, okay? So let's take another arbitrary example for a starfish. We'll make G the center of the starfish. So it's going to be G, and there are 8 open chords, by the way. So you're going to be doing a middle chord in the middle of the fish, and then 7 legs, all 7 other chords, okay? So you have G. I'm thinking D, so I'm going to go first finger and third finger, D. And then I go back to G. Now I'm going to go G, A minor, so middle two fingers, middle two strings, and back to G. Now G, C, I twist, ring finger high, first one down, second one. In a perfect world, C goes on all at once. You just have to get there until you get that muscle memory. Each guitar is different and each hand is different. You put those two things together, do it. I'm not exaggerating when I say, I've sat inside my room and done these chords when I was learning, hours and hours and hours. I did watch movies. I love movies and I love guitar, so the two kind of went hand in hand for me as far as those Zen moments of learning, okay? You put D in the middle to C, ring finger high, and back to D. D again, A major, that's these three in a row, they all land. Now fingers 1 and 3 as I go back to D. E major, middle 2. And fingers 1 and 3 back to D. So you pick a chord, you put it in the middle, you go from it to one of the 7 other chords and back to the next of the 7 other chords and back to next. So you should be doing that 6 times because you've got your middle chord, and 7 times because there are 8 open chords. So whatever chord is in the middle is the only one left out, but it's not really left out. In fact, you're playing it twice, before and after each other chord. And if you take the time to pick the notes, it's kind of tedious, but you want nice, even, balanced notes. And really the only way to do that is to just do what I'm doing. Okay? You have a lot less time than I had when I was doing this, but I won't be able to see you for about a week, so hopefully this helps. All right, man? I believe in you. I know that you can do it. You got to clear your head. It's the only way you can do this. Clear your head and ignore those mistakes. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but story of my life, all right? So good luck.